writing, graphic novels can be a storyteller's dream come true. Intricate drawings combined with words create a fantasy world that leaps off the page. Especially the world imagined by Bobby Ray Akers Jr. and Dennis Willman in their retelling of the Headless Horseman tale, Vengeance of Sleepy Hollow Origins.
Well, in the traditional one, it was all about the Hessian, it was the Hessian warrior who was the Headless Horseman, and here it's set in Civil War times. And not only that, you've got a vengeful town, you've got your witches, and then you've got something that's just much more worse than them. They're actually pawns to this greater force.
Because Origins reimagines the Headless Horseman's fall into darkness, the door is wide open for many sequels to come. And Akers' company, Dead of Night Entertainment, is creating another serialized comic story based on original characters from Akers' twisted imagination. Frosty, 'Twas the Night Before the Apocalypse, mixes a classic children's poem and alien invasions into a story that pays homage to 50s B movies.
A dogfight to claim the last hope for humankind. The aliens' wicked objectives held firmly in mind.
It's essentially this simple little story about alien invasions. You got the aliens, you got the elves, and you've got the humans trying to take over the Earth. It's just this kind of really cool, campy 50s, 60s science fiction story.
Frosty went through many different variations before arriving at the book you see today.
Gingerstein Hunt for the Undead is the first appearance of Frosty. This is a Frosty maquette figure. Actually, it was sculpted by a very talented artist, Kyle Thompson, out of Arizona. He did me a favor of taking my original drawings and make it into a 3D form. It's latex, foam filled, and wire, so you can actually pose him.
Akers and Willman created illustrations that appear three-dimensional. Likenesses of real models are rendered in graphite and then digitally painted.
If you have a model that you're going to interject into a drawing, you take those photos and you have to have a very talented artist who can get their likeness down on paper, because that photo is not used. It's just a template of what that model is. It's completely drawn. You take that, then you put it into Photoshop and just get that effect and everything that you wanted.
Many of the models and actresses are from TV and film, and some are household names in the world of fantasy comics.
This page here is Julie Strain. This is one of the comic book formatted pages. We were really lucky to get her because she's kind of retired, and it's kind of a favor to get her. It was just amazing to get somebody that was so iconic that actually is the staple of the comic book community as far as being a model, and actually having her in this book, I mean, it was a dream. Here we have the shiny Amazon version of the book. On the cover is a model, Ashley Salazar. She's modeling the character of Dark Jill. Her character is much darker than the witches could ever be in Sleepy Hollow. This is probably my most favorite drawing in there. This is Belinda Belaski. She's done films like Piranha, Gremlins, and The Howling. This one is one of the witches, modeled by Eileen Dietz. She's known for The Exorcist. She gladly gave the permission for her to be drawn. She thought it was an awesome idea. It's never happened. That's one thing, you'll get these people because it's something they've not done.
Akers has big plans for his franchise, including a line of trading cards, video games, and other merchandise, and perhaps a Frosty movie or two.
This is a prototype set of the trading cards. You make more financially off of the actual other product, like the figures and the toys, than you do the physical book sometimes.
Embracing the dark side seems to have worked for Bobby Ray Akers Jr. Not bad for someone who early on was advised not to make art his life's work.
In high school, it was my junior year, and my art teacher told me I had no talent whatsoever, and I would be doing myself some justice if I'd find a different career path. So I gave up art for a number of years and came back to it 13 years later.